Let's look into question 5. Okay, question 5. Question 5, look into January 2nd, 2019, Papaya, a 24-year-old teacher at Sekolah Menengah Kebangsaan Section 14 was instructed by Pisang, the headmaster, to collect school fees from the parents. She was also instructed to keep the money collected in the safe deposit box in the headmaster's room before the money is to be deposited in the bank. On January the 3rd, which was in the first week of the new school, Papaya managed to collect 4,000 for the fees. She then informed Pisang about the amount and she have kept the cash as instructed. Right. Okay. On January 29, Pisang wanted to deposit the fees into the school bank account. To his horror, he found that there was only 1,005 in the safe. Right. Upon inquiry, Papaya admitted that she knew about the shortage but had forgotten to inform Pisang as she was busy. However, Papaya was unable to explain the cash shortage. All right. If you were the investigator, explain how you would prove Papaya criminal liability and the punishment involved if she is convicted. All right. Okay. So haven't seen this. All right. There are what could be the crime committed by Papaya? It could be CMA amount to CBT. All right. Or could it be simply theft?
No,
Kenapa tak boleh theft?
because Papaya knows the Mr. Pisang.
Yeah, the other authority. So it's theft in a sense that when you know the other person, you have the authority, then it left you with CBT and CMA. All right. Kat mana that it is not cheating? Is that cheating?
There is no element of inducement and to deceive.
Kat mana dia tak ada inducement? So jadi if you have struck out cheating, you have struck out theft, what will be left?
CMA and CBT.
What is the difference between CMA and CBT? All right. Yeah. In exam, you can refer to your notes. I'm just simply testing you on your memory. Is there a difference? There is, isn't it? Kan? CMA and CBT. Right. So the thing is this, right? When we talk about, all right. So let's look into this one. Okay. What would be the best dalam kepala kalau you go on theft? Is it possible for you to, all right, as I said many times in my class before this COVID semester, most student akan jawab semua soalan in theft. All right, kalau jawab 3 soalan, selalunya 3-3 dia kata theft. Right, they can't see any other. But theft is also possible here, isn't it? She simply just took the money. How much did she take? 4,500 minus 1,500, isn't it? And that's the amount that she took. Why? She took it because it's not there anymore in the box and she didn't give any explanation. All right. That could be simply theft. Very sikit that you want to say. Then you forgo the fact that she is being given authority. You forgo the fact that she take it, she kept it. She simply just take the money. That is direct theft. Kan? Intention to take the money without the consent and move the money away, right? There is theft. So if you go on theft, you are not wrong. Okay? Only you have abandoned all the facts. Therefore, you will not get marks on the abandoned facts that you need to discuss. Okay, theft boleh. Are you following me, Mustaqim? Azwan, can you see the theft? We talk about thefts dulu.
Okay.
Siti, nampak tak macam mana theft berlaku? Mimi, Nayana, kan? Ada theft kat situ. Senang saja. They collect the money. They're supposed to give it back to the boss, to the guru besar, to the headmasters. But she simply just took some of it. And she didn't even give explanation. That is clear-cut theft in 378. All the element is there. All right? Okay. Now let's look into the second one. Second one also cheating. All right. Despite the fact that I said in some of the clue that in cheating you know the person, in theft you don't know the person. Tapi still sebab tu dalam court sometimes if you abandon all the facts, sometimes you sue people on theft, yet there are so many other, then you are reducing the punishment to much easier, more direct, isn't it? Right? Kalau you use this case and you go on cheating. What is the element of cheating? Tadi you deceive, right? Isn't it? Deceive. If, in the beginning, she doesn't deceive. She get the authority. Then it's very difficult for you to discuss deceive in this case of Papaya because she was given authority. Remember, when in the penal code, somebody is given authority, then kick away cheating. Right? You can only have the element for benefit that he gives to herself, but you can't discuss the rest of the element of cheating. A very unclear on from the facts. Jadi now that leaves you with the CMA, criminal misappropriate. Remember in the illustration, all right, somebody take a very expensive plate and go to the store and ask that man to keep the plate, right? Remember in the illustration, okay, and the plate too, instead of, all right, he store it and protect it because he is the one who's supposed to keep it safe, tapi dia guna, or dia jual, or dia pinjamkan dekat orang lain. Right? All that action is what? All that action is criminal misappropriate. Criminal misappropriate, all right, is somebody handing over the property to you. Is that happening in the case of Papaya? Kan? Alright, Papaya get the rights to collect money because Papaya get the authority from the headmasters. Alright, okay, that is one. So she got that rights to collect the money and she got the rights to keep it because headmasters kata you have to keep it. Later she will come and collect it. Alright, okay. Now, what is the problem? The problem is she used some part of the money and she didn't give explanation.
Dia terlupa bagi tahu.
Ya, betul. Dia terlupa bagi tahu. Now, is it necessary to bagi tahu? If you bagi tahu, does it excuse you, Amy, from the crime of CMA, criminal misappropriate? If you bagi tahu?
Kena bagi tahu lah kot, madam.
Tak. Dalam CMA, you bagi tahu hanya only to reduce because you ambil duit tu you tak boleh bagi tahu. Tapi kalau you ambil duit, alright, macam mana? You have to prove apa? Bona fide. Remember, good faith.
Bona fide.
Yeah, bona fide, those are the two things. Alright. If you didn't explain, then is that bona fide?
No.
Dia kata kat sini he didn't explain, isn't it? He took the money and he didn't explain. So therefore, it's a criminal misappropriate. Criminal misappropriate, it's not start by her, by Papaya. It start by, siapa? Pisang. Pisang is the one that gives her the authority to collect and to keep. Alright, tapi Pisang doesn't give her the authority to use. Alright, jadi in the criminal misappropriate, section 23 and 24 must be discussed as well. Alright, Mr. Kim, you have anything to share with me? Your thoughts? Apa masalah? Apa the thing that you see? Alright, that you want to highlight? Ada? Tak ada? Boleh faham?
No. No, understand.
Alright, jadi CMA, you talk about she was given the authority. Right, tapi kalau she use it and not explain it, alright, she will be guilty for CMA. That definitely you have to talk about the section that relates to CMA. But now because the fact, can you make her CBT, criminal breach of trust?
Can.
Kenapa? Kat mana yang boleh can-nya?
Because there is element of entrustment, like the Pisang entrusted her to collect and keep the money.
All right. Okay, that's correct. All right, because she was given this authority clear cut. All right, but does she deceive? Is there a deceived in CBT? How does she deceive? You must then explain the word deceive. She got the authority, she collects the money, all right, and then she deceived. All right, for fraudulent deceive. Is there an act of fraudulent deceive? Macam mana fraudulent deceive? It's being described by the fact that you hide, you burn it, you destroyed it, you delete it, isn't it? Is there that act here?
Yeah, like she spent part of it. She took out part of it, but she didn't tell earlier.
All right. So if on that, if you want to hit CBT on her, then you have to pay attention to a serious explanation of her having the what authority? The ostensible authority. If you want to say that she committed CMA, then you look into the fact that she did not explain her action. That does not excuse her for the bona fide. Boleh? Can you
Prof.
see? Yeah, Hamza.
I have question.
Yeah, okay.
One of the element for CMA is convert for personal or use kan. For example, in this case, where is
That element.
where is the element? I cannot find that element.
Right.
So
Okay, yeah, I understand. If you want to look into CMA, you say the element is not there. But what is there is that the money is now in short. The money was earlier 4,500. When Pisang look at it, it is left with only 1,500. All right.
What if somebody else took the money?
Yeah. Is there a word over there that says somebody else is involved?
No.
No. Tapi Hamza, you are also correct in two counts. Number one, you can presume that Papaya also doesn't know what happens to half of the money. All right, because there is no explanation from the facts given. So there is probably a presumption that someone else took the money. All right, tu satu. You can also say that there is no CMA because, right, there is no indication. Even Papaya didn't say anything to say that she is the one that have abused the authority that is given to her to keep the money. Boleh. Right, nampak tak? You excused her from being guilty to the CMA because the fact doesn't say anything. Tapi kadang-kadang the debate of your point of defense tadi is that because when asked, she did not give any explanation. Papaya was unable to explain the cash shortage to Mr. Pisang. That line is to allow to become a defense to Papaya, or also that line is a line that could then impose that Papaya use it to herself to make her guilty under CMA and CBT. Right? Question like this ni, you boleh jawab dia CBT, boleh jawab dia CMA, boleh jawab dia on theft. Boleh? Alright, yeah, Hamza? Can you see?
Okay.
Kat situ, dalam law kita boleh make presumption. Okay, and you are allowed. Kita tak tahu siapa where the money goes because the fact didn't talk about where the money goes. Right? Okay, then you can say that. So in this case, maybe she's not even guilty to CMA or CBT. She may not be given even guilty for theft. She's not guilty at all because the money disappeared. That doesn't mean she is the one. Tapi remember, okay, the debate of that, the rebuttal to that is this. All right, the money was in her possession. All right, okay. She then informed Pisang about the amount collected and that she had kept the cash as instructed by Pisang. So she knew that the money in the beginning is 4,500, then it goes missing, and what left in the box is only 1,500. Because the money was in her possession, all right, the best person to accuse is Papaya. Right. If you go to all that nitty-gritty because you see, all right, there are loopholes for the discussion, your discussion will get marks. Memang kita buat dia macam tu supaya you discuss that the fact that she said the money dah cukup dah 4,500. Tapi when Pisang look at it now, it's only 1,500. All right. In that way, you can have a ground for rebuttal. Tu sebenarnya perkataan orang law. Tapi what is in your situation, you just raise doubt that you cannot pinpoint the element according to the section because the facts was not clear. Boleh Hamzah? Boleh faham tak macam tu?
Okay.
Okay. Alhamdulillah. Nak menjawab soalan law ni ada macam-macam cara. Okay, but not that something that you created, something that you look from the facts. Alright, okay. Macam mana? Shall we go for a a glass of water and then come back, or you want me to continue? As I said, kalau you need to look into the rest of the questions, saya lepas dalam pukul 2 lepas Zuhur, I can come back to this. Alright, tapi sebelum pukul 12.30 ni, let me just ask you. We go for a break sekejap. Let me just have a warm coffee and then I'll come back pukul 11.30. Is that be alright with you?
Alright.
Okay, right. When we come back, kita masih lagi dekat question yang sama, July 2019. Oh, by the way, Abdullah, are you there, Abdullah? Oh, alright, lovely. Alright, I'm sorry. I forgot that I have a foreigner in the class and sometimes I'm, dumping my Malaysian words into it. Whenever you find that you are not clear, you please let me know, yeah, Abdullah?
Clear, very clear.
All right, thank you very much. And that goes to Afifi as well. All right, if you have any question, Afifi, because my line are not very clear, you type the question for me. Will that be all right? Yeah, all right. If you have questions, otherwise, if it's clear, then it's okay. All right.